Thanks so much for joining me today. So we have a fun, playful flow ahead of us. Should be quick, about 30 minutes or so. We'll play with some balance, some core work, and work into flying lizard for an arm balance. I do recommend that you have 2 blocks. It can just make flying lizard that much more accessible. And even if you don't get into the full pose today, have some fun. I'll show you some progressions along the way. So put on your favorite playlist and we'll get started on our backs in a reclined butterfly. So as you come down to your mat, bring the soles of your feet together and just let your knees butterfly open. If this feels really intense, it can feel good to place blocks underneath the thighs to support you here. And bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close down your eyes and take a deep, full breath all the way through your heart space and into the pit of your belly. Hold the breath there and open up. Exhale. Let that go. Another deep, full inhale, drawing through the heart and into the belly. And slow exhale, let that go. And as you settle in here, I invite you to draw your attention to the space behind your belly button, the side of your third chakra. And this energy center is a center for strength, willpower, determination. And with every inhale, I'd invite you to just visualize it growing like a ball of fire. So pick a color like a red or a yellow or an orange, something that really symbolizes strength to you. And let that light intensify with every inhale. Knowing that at the pit of your belly, anytime you need it, you have strength and willpower to make it through the obstacle in front of you. And take a breath in. As you exhale, reach down to the outside of the knees. Just draw the knees together. Bring your hands around your shins. Rock a bit, massaging all the muscles around your spine and your low back. And as you come through center, hug the right knee in, let the left leg go long. If that feels too intense, you can also keep the knee bent. And just let the leg get heavy, the left leg here, and the right leg just pops out a little bit towards your armpit, and just notice the gentle tug across the left hip flexor. Try to keep your hips squared. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we find a half happy baby. So it's early, your hamstrings may be tight depending on the time of day. So you can even catch the back of your thigh. But just draw the right knee down towards the earth. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release, send the right foot to the ceiling, interlace your hands behind your right hamstring, point your toes to start, and then as you exhale, bend the knee, hug in, and flex the ankle. And do that for just a few rounds, pointing as you straighten the leg, exhale as you tuck it back. And then right leg extends to the ceiling, just pause there, using just some gentle pressure to warm into the hamstring from here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, rebend through that knee. Use your left hand guide cross body. Right arm reaches out to the side, maybe even looking at your right hand. Inhale back through center. And let's switch it out. Hug the left knee in, send your right leg long. And same thing, maybe that knee just drops a little bit open and out to the side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, that half happy baby on this side. So meeting your body where it's at on each side. One side may feel different than the other, and that's okay. And breathe. Breath in. Exhale, release, send the left leg to the ceiling. Again, point the toes, and then just take that gentle pump of the leg. Exhale as you hug the knee in, point the toes away. Then you can flex the ankle and just hug the leg in. Breathe. Another inhale. As you exhale, bend back through that knee. Find your spinal twist. Left arm works out to the side. Don't force the twist. It's still early. But maybe look at your left fingertips. Inhale back through center. Hug the knees in. Again, some gentle massage rolls. And begin to rock and roll a few times up and down the length of the spine, coming all the way over to tabletop from there. And in that tabletop, take a few organic movements. So moving through your cat-cows. Come back to your neutral spine. Flip your fingertips out to the outer edges of your mat. Just rock from side to side for a few breaths. And then flip the fingertips back towards the tops of your knees. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart. As you exhale, round through your spine, tuck your pelvis, tuck your chin. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Come back through center and just release the hands here. Roll them out a few times. Come back to your tabletop. Inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. As you exhale, thread the needle, right ear, right cheek to the earth. The left arm can reach up and across, or it can stay in front of your chest. You can extend the left foot back. Just press the heel towards the ground to get started. Then take a breath in. Keep that left leg really locked out. Maybe find a float here. So I want you to feel the glute active at the base, or the glute, where the glute and the hamstring meet. Those are the words I'm trying to find. Now come back through center. Inhale, reach fingertips to sky. On the exhale, replace the hand. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, thread the needle. Left ear, left cheek finds the earth. Again, maybe you walk that right hand forward, really tack it down. And then step the right foot back. Just press the heel towards the ground, a little stretch. And on an exhale, we lift strong through that right leg. So with arm balances with the straight leg lift, we're not throwing the leg up. We're activating the glute in order to find the lift. Come back through center. Slide that right hand back, left fingertips reach to sky, full breath. And on the exhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes, take a breath in, and as you exhale, find your downward facing dog. Pedal through your heels. Let the head be heavy. Let it feel good. And take a breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands back to your feet, back edge of the mat. Feet are about hip width apart. Bend your knees deeply. Come into your ragdoll from here. So belly button to thighs. Maybe you sway a little bit. Just get heavy. Release your fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Hands can come to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach to sky. On the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, walk it back, high plank. Pause in that high plank. So super strong through shoulders. Fingers are spread wide. That's something else that's really important in arm balances. Tiny little tuck of the pelvis. Now walk your knees in, just float the kneecaps, floating tabletop here. Belly button is pulled in and up, core is engaged. Breathe in. On the exhale, set your knees to the mat. Now set your hips back to your heels, and we walk our hips back and just take a moment sitting on the tops of the heels, little fire toes, just because it feels good. And now replace the hands, just untuck the toes. So we'll take a few Lolasana lifts here. So things to think about. We want to puff up through the spine, pull the belly in, and exhale as we find a lift. So that puff up protraction is really important, and arm balance is connected to the exhale. So straighten through the arms, press the ground away, big deep full breath in, exhale, draw knee to nose, set it down. Let's do that a couple more times. Knees to nose, set it down. Breath in, exhale, and set it down. Now as we come down, tuck the toes, don't think too much about it. We come to a chair from here. Root down through the right leg. Inhale, left knee rises, standing knee raise, and pause. Wrap your hands around your shins. Get really nice and tall here. Hug it in. And now release the grip of the right hand. Just take the left leg out to the side. Right fingertips reach open. Take a half fold here. So maybe a soft bend in that right knee. So think chest parallel to ground. Inhale, come back. Come right back through center. Now hug it in and take a half fold here. Inhale, rise. Now big step forward, warrior three as you arrive. So you can bring your hands to your heart, or you can extend out front, but really reach back through that right leg. Again, maybe that left knee is slightly bent here. Take the inhale, and as you exhale, 3 dragon squats. So that right knee taps behind the left, and rise. Another 2. 1 more, root down, get strong, warrior 3. Take the breath in. And as you exhale, my right hand finds the earth, easy twist. Left fingertips reach to sky. Full breath in. Feel the opening on that outer hip. Take an inhale. Option here to step back to side plank, dropping to the blade edge of that back foot, nice and strong. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, draw knee to elbow. Keep going, easy twist, top of the mat. Breathe in. As you exhale, lizard lunge. So walk the left foot really nice and wide. Maybe you grab a block and just work into the hips here. Some little circles. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, just invite you to bring in a little bit more heat here. So I'm going to work my left arm underneath, catch the outside of my left ankle, really lock in that right hamstring. Right hand comes to the top, hug it in. So now I'm really got to be active through my inner thighs, through the right hamstring. This left knee is hugging my tricep. Another breath. And on the exhale, unwind. Just move straight through that front leg. So think a super wide pyramid and just move from front to back for a few rounds. Block here can also feel really good. Breathe in. Hands find the mat. Big full inhale. And as you exhale, slide that left leg straight back. 3-legged dog. Open up the hip for scorpion dog. And you can find circles each direction if that would feel okay. Find your downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Knees to the earth, tabletop. Untuck your toes, walk your hands back just in front of the knees. We'll find 3 Lolasana lifts. Breath in. As you exhale, knees lift and lower. Another 2. 1 more. And lower. Tuck the toes. I like to bring my hands out front. Whoop, and meet me in chair. I just fell. It's okay. When we fall, it's evidence that we tried. Full breath in. Root down, right knee lifts this time, standing knee raise. Hug that knee in. So instead of hunching forward, we want to round or draw the shoulders back, press your chest forward, really hug in. Now open up out to the side. Take the inhale. As you exhale, find that parallel chest, so we're in a modified fire hydrant. Inhale to rise. Come back through center, hug it in. Find your modified flamingo. So hinge. Back through center, rise. Release the grip, reach through that right foot, step to the middle of the mat. Warrior 3, and I pause. Tacking down that left hip, so I'm square through the hips. Breathe in. As you exhale, 3 dragon squats. Little tap and open. Another 2. 1 more. And hold. All right, breath here. As we exhale, left hand finds the earth. Easy twist, right fingertips to sky. Option to side plank. And just hold that side plank. You can always play if that's part of your practice. Sometimes just holding and letting your body shake is enough. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, draw knee to elbow and then step it forward. Easy twist. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, find your lizard lunge. So we'll rock the hips here first. So again, maybe that block just to get the chest up nice and open. We rock a little bit, side to side. And then settle in. And I'm going to work that right arm underneath again, just so I can catch the outside of my right ankle. Left hand comes to top. Squeeze, hold, let it burn just a little bit. Use the strength of your legs. Another inhale. As you exhale, unwind. Maybe grab that block again. We find some pyramid rocks. Drawing the chest forward as you straighten through that front leg. Settle in. Take the inhale. As you exhale, hands find the earth. 3-legged dog. That right leg goes up and back. Find your scorpion. Bend the knee. Maybe some circles in each direction. All right. Downward facing dog. Let's take a couple deep breaths here before we continue to build on. Big full breath in. Open up, exhale. Ooh, sigh that out. Another inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Take the breath. And as you exhale, tabletop. All right, so we'll build onto that sequence. We'll do our Lolasana lifts again. Muffin wants to say hi. Scooch. I think she wants to go for her walk. All right, untuck the toes, walk the hands back. We'll take 3 Lolasana lifts, but this time, option to pick up 1 foot at the top. So big full deep breath in. As you exhale, press down, lift, and maybe pull one heel to your glute, set it down. Switch sides, lift, heel to glute, set it down. And switch on this next one, maybe both heels. One at a time, obviously. Otherwise, you'd be in a pendant, which is impressive. Tuck your toes. And let's lift to a chair from here. From this chair, root down through your right foot. Left knee lifts. hug it in. Now, option here to catch the big toe. So from this, I can find a full extension for hand to big toe. Take it out to the side. So you can have the grip or not and still do this. And now find your fire hydrant. So find that parallel chest. Inhale, whoop, come back through center. Release the grip. Step it forward, warrior three. Pause on that warrior three. And let's find our 3 dragon squats. So tap and lift, tap and lift, tap and lift, and pause. Now you can move from here back into easy twist, or I'll invite you to move right into single leg side plank. So right hand comes down, I catch my big toe, roll open, and send the left leg to sky. Get the bottom hips up. Full inhale. As you exhale, step it forward, lizard lunge. So if you were in easy twist, you just meet us in lizard lunge. Now again, you've got some options. You can simply stay with that first grip, but this is where we'll work in a flying lizard. So I'll invite you to grab your blocks, place them on either side of your left foot. Now, I've got to do the same thing. I'm going to work my left arm underneath and catch that block. So I'm going to kind of work my foot towards the middle of the mat. Now your hands still need to be shoulder width apart, but that left foot comes towards midline. And then I have to lean forward, find my shelf, pull that left foot up, and as I lean forward, that right leg will float, and then I unwind. So I'll give you a moment to play with that. So again, snuggle the left arm underneath, hands come to the blocks, I walk that left foot, I have to really clamp it back, lean forward, extend through the right leg, so the right leg stays really nice and long. Exhale to find your lift. And once you've had enough of that, unwind. You can put those blocks out to the side. And then this time, let's step the right leg forward and meet in a malasana. And just rock the hips open from here. Now from this malasana, you can always stay here. If you're feeling like a crow though, great place to come into crow. Breathe. And make your way back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. On the exhale, knees come to the mat. Untuck your toes, walk it back. One more set of those Lalasana lifts. Press down, big deep breath in. Exhale as you lift for 3. Remember, you can do single leg too. 2. One more. And set it down. Tuck the toes, lift right back into your chair. Last time through here. Root down through the left foot, right knee rises. Hug the knee in, nice and tall here for just a moment. And then find that hand to big toe, or don't grip at all, just extend the leg. Full breath in. As you exhale, open out to the side. Find your fire hydrant. Inhale back through center. Reach, extend the leg, step it forward, warrior 3. Now with that warrior 3, we find our 3 dragon squats. So tap and extend, tap, extend, tap, extend. Option to go to easy twist or single leg side plank. Left hand finds the earth, catch the toe, and lift. Meet me in your lizard lunge from wherever you are. So again, you can just play in lizard, or we'll take the blocks again, either side of that right foot. Just kind of start to walk that right foot through middle. Really work your right shoulder underneath. Hands are shoulder width apart. I'm going to lock that foot towards the middle and back, bend the elbows, and float the left leg. And when you're done, release. I'm going to give you, again, a little bit of time just to play here. So arm balances are very much, you've got to trust yourself to tip forward. And this one really does feel like your nose is going to touch the ground. And that's okay. Keep lengthen that back leg and lift. All right. Once you're done with that, let's put those blocks out of the way. We'll meet in a malasana once again. Pausing there. Option to take crow one more time, but we're going to meet in chair from here. So just hold that crow or malasana. Full breath. Wherever you are, work the feet together. Inhale right back into that chair. Now I want you to think belly to thighs. I'm going to compress, 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 come all the way down to a seat. Find my boat pose from there. And hold. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower into your low boat. Again, shoulders are lifted, chin is slightly tucked. Press down through your sit bones, high boat. One more time, low boat. Hold there for 3, 2, 1, and release. Let the body get heavy. Take a full body stretch. And we'll do just one bridge or wheel from here. Your choice. Don't force the wheel. We haven't worked or opened up a lot of the front body, so really listen to your body. I'm just going to take bridge. So walk the feet back to your heels. Arms are by your side. Take a breath in, exhale, secure the core, and then lift your glutes. And hold. We did compression with the lizard with those folds in our balance, so this can feel really nice just to open up across the front of the body. Take another inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower the hips, let your knees windshield wiper from side to side. And then come back through center and find your reclined butterfly. Let your arms just open overhead, maybe in a cactus shape. Just notice the energy in the body. Acknowledge the work and how your body shows up for you. And take an inhale. As you exhale, reach down to the outside of the knees, open the arms out to a T, and just let your knees fall to the right. Take any shape of spinal twist that feels good, but let your chest be open. Inhale back through center. And as you exhale, let the knees fall to the left. Look at the right hand. Maybe deepening that twist. Inhale back through center. Send the feet straight to the ceiling for a waterfall. Arms can come down closer to the ribs if that would feel good. Just pause for a moment. Notice the tingles and the sensations. Another inhale here. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Drop your arms tightly around your shins. Draw your nose to your knees. Inhale. As you exhale, release. Find Shavasana. Let the body ease. The feet fall open. The palms open. And an easy breath to move through the body. We'll stay here for just a minute or so. So I'd invite you to stay and just be still. Take an inhale. As you exhale, walk one foot back and then the other. Pause for a moment before rolling to either side in the fetal position. And use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a seat. Sitting tall and comfortably when you arrive. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. You can close down the eyes. Take a deep